Ah, ești mulțumit de ea?
Mega. Ce confortabil a fost 3 zile la OVL. Viață.
Habar n-am.
Viață față
Gata.
de alaltă. Da.
Gata!
Hello Airsofters and welcome back to another video. Now first off, I would like to apologize. I promised a different video, but unfortunately I lost the footage and I couldn't make the video that I promised the last time. Nonetheless, today I come back with a little bit of a special video. I have had an SSG24 from a friend, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Borrowed for this game, and my SSP1. So I have an SSG and an SSP for this special gameplay video. Now, what you can see here right now is just a pickup game, a warm-up that we made before we actually started playing that day. Unfortunately, we were only 7 players out, so there wasn't much action. I couldn't film too much, and at one point my scope cam even ran out of space from recording a lot of nothing. But here we are, and today in my sniper I'm also using Kicking Mustang's .48 gram BBs. These are really heavy BBs. I mean, they're so heavy that in this particular SSG I had to push the hop up to the maximum in order to be able to lift these heavy BBs. Other than that, this sniper rifle shoots really nice, really straight. Although I wished I would have had just a little bit more range, but maybe that was because I couldn't lift these heavy BBs more than I would have liked. Beside that, there was one small little thing I didn't really enjoy about the sniper rifle.
Yes, SSG,
it's the fact that the safety lever was constantly in the way. I was moving that lever more often than I would have liked, and instead of shooting someone, I had to unsafe the gun first, I mean take it off safety, and then try to shoot them again. That was a little bit inconvenient. And also the handle area where you grab the gun, where you put your hand around the, you know, where you grab it, it was a little bit too thick for me. It was slightly uncomfortable. But hey, that's just me. I'm used to playing with the VSR, and I got so much used to it. It's much more comfortable than this. But I'm working on my gun right now. I'm trying to make it work a little bit better, have a little bit more range, and hopefully at least as accurate as this SSG in this video. Well, that's pretty much what I have to say here at the beginning, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage. And let's watch how this gameplay turned out. Now, in this particular part of the game, at the beginning, at the warm-up, we put a flag in the middle of this factory area, and the flag had to be recovered by one of the teams and taken all the way back to their starting point. And when you shot an enemy player, they come and join your team. So the game ends when all players have joined one certain team, or no one can take the flag back anymore.
Da, păi l-am adus înapoi. Așa este. Hogy? Jövök! Hit!
Okay, game mode changes, and now there are 4 teams, each made of 2 people. Okay, one team is made out of only 1 person because we were only 7 people, and it's survival. Basically, we wander around the map, and it's a sort of a free-for-all deathmatch style game, where whenever you see an enemy player, you shoot them down. They have to go to respawn and come back into the game. And well, it doesn't really have a purpose than to just play Airsoft and have fun. In this game mode, we added 2 additional respawns that we don't normally have on the map. We have added a light post out in the middle of the field, and we added the garage repair area as another respawn added to the other respawn areas. So in short, additional to our 2 regular respawns, we have 2 more, in total 4 respawn areas. Right here I wish I would have had a little bit more lift from this SSG on these really heavy Kicking Mustang BBs. About Kicking Mustang, check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description below, and make sure to let him know that I sent you.
Urcă sus pe ăla. Urcă sus, tu poți. Hit! Fort!
I decide to take my respawn on the other side of the map, so I would probably run into more enemy players. Right now, I'm testing out the limits of these SSG24. I want to know and see how far I can shoot, and how straight the BBs go, and what is my maximum effective range. It appears that it's just not long enough. Well, it could also be due to the really heavy BBs that I'm using. But then again, if you have a really good hop, those BBs should fly straight as well. The safety button was in the way again. Alright, I've stood here long enough. Now it's time to change position if I don't want to get myself killed. I don't get too far and I can already hear shots coming my way. Of course, standing out in the open doesn't really help me much. After I take my respawn, I decide to try and get up on the top of the building, because that's where most of the action was going on. So why not join the fun?
Hit!
Well, it looks like it was all that climbing for nothing. Time to get back to the respawn. I respawn, I decide to go back to the same route and try to get back on the top of the building again, because as I said before, that's where most of the action was going on. And I hope that this time it's going to go a little bit better. Okay, so far so good. Now let's try to get even higher. I get taken down again. It seems that being on the roof is not really my place to be. So I take my respawn, and I'm gonna try to take down the guys on the roof, because they won't expect people from down here. Well, not as much, since most of the action is on the roof.
Hát nincs hova menjek.
Now by this point, unfortunately, my scope cam ran out of memory storage, so I couldn't film these close up, but you're gonna get the idea.
Hit!
And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it at least as much as I enjoyed making it. And unfortunately, it's not exactly what I promised you last time, but it's a bit different since it was an SSG with an SSP. So if you liked it, give it a like and share it to your friends. They might like it too. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content just like this one in the future. See you on the next video or on the field.